The summer air at Cousins Beach felt different this year. Softer, warmer, like it was holding a secret. Belly stood barefoot on the porch, staring out at the ocean, one hand resting on her stomach. Conrad stepped outside, coffee in hand, noticing her distant expression. "You've been quiet all morning," he said, wrapping an arm around her. Belly smiled nervously. "I've been thinking. That usually means trouble." She laughed. "Not trouble. Maybe life-changing." Conrad's face shifted immediately. "Belly?" She reached into her sweater pocket and handed him a folded piece of paper. Conrad unfolded it. A positive pregnancy test. For a second, he froze. Then his blue eyes widened. "Wait, are you serious?" Belly nodded, tears filling her eyes. "We're having a baby." Conrad dropped the coffee mug onto the porch, luckily empty, and lifted her into the air. "A baby," he repeated, laughing like he couldn't believe it. Belly laughed too. One baby. Or so they thought. Weeks later, they sat in the doctor's office. Conrad squeezed Belly's hand as the ultrasound technician moved the wand. The room filled with static. Then, well, the doctor smiled. "Looks like there are 2 heartbeats." Belly blinked too. Conrad went pale. "Twins," he whispered. The doctor nodded. Belly burst into laughter. Conrad looked like he might pass out. "Twins," Belly repeated. Conrad stared at the screen, seeing their tiny babies for the first time. His voice cracked. "We're having twins." That night, Conrad sat on the beach alone, processing. Stephen found him there. "You look terrified." "I'm having twins." Stephen laughed so hard he nearly fell into the sand. "Man, you can barely handle one belly." Conrad smirked. "That's fair." But deep down, Conrad wasn't scared of the babies. He was scared of failing them. He had grown up with so much pain, so much loss. His mom, his dad, everything broken. What if he passed that down? Belly noticed the distance. One night, she found him in the nursery they'd started building. "You're spiraling," she said. Conrad sighed. "What if I'm not enough?" Belly stepped closer. "Conrad Fisher, you've loved me through every version of myself. You love harder than anyone I know." He looked away. She touched his face. "Our babies are lucky already." Conrad swallowed hard. "I just want to give them everything." "You will." Months passed. Cousins became their little sanctuary. Jeremiah helped paint the nursery. Taylor organized the baby shower. Stephen made terrible twin jokes every day. And Conrad. He read every parenting book possible. At night, Belly would wake up and find him talking to her stomach. "What are you doing?" she asked once. He grinned. "Bonding." "With which one?" "That's the problem. I don't know." The babies came early. A stormy October night. Conrad drove like a maniac. "Conrad," Belly yelled. "I'm focused." "You missed the hospital exit." "Not focused enough." After hours of labor, the first cry filled the room. A girl.